السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. والله أخوانا, it's so important to attend حلقات السيرة, and I know most people stay already, but I really urge people who leave to stay with us إن شاء الله. هذه حياة النبي عليه السلام نقدمها كما هي. في معظم الأوقات لا نعلق حتى, no comment. We just give the life of the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and it is by itself meant by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be a guide for us, role model for us. Tonight's halaqah inshallah is about a very rich event full of, a lot of dimensions to benefit the ummah today. عمرة الحديبية, أحداث الحديبية, ما حدث من أولها. أولا رأى النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم في منامه, he saw a dream, رؤيا, a vision that he is making umrah, or making tawaf around the Kaaba. He saw this in a dream, and dream for prophets is wahi, part of wahi. Actually حتى لغير الأنبياء النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول في الحديث ما بقي, what is left, part of what is left after النبوة of al-wahi is a dream. Dream, the good vision, the right vision from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is part of 46 parts of an-nubuwwah. One part of 46 parts of prophethood. الرؤيا الصالحة. فرأى النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم في المنام هذا الشيء, أنه دخل, that he entered, he and his companions, to the house of Allah, al-Kaaba, and they were محلقين رؤوسهم ومقصرين. Just as we decided, as Allah said in Surah Al-Fath, Allah revealed the entire surah by the name of Al-Fath at the end of this event. So he saw this, and أخبر بذلك المسلمين. He told the Muslims about it, and that he is going to make Umrah. His interpretation of it, that they are going to make Umrah inshallah, but he didn't give the time, the exact time. استنفر الأعراب, he asked the people around Medina, the nomads, the A'rab, to join him, and he told the Muslims to join him to get ready going for Umrah, ihram and everything, not going for war. تأخر الأعراب. The nomads, a lot of people from around Medina, they said, شغلتنا أموالنا وأهلنا, we are busy with our business, we are busy with our families, we have a lot of stuff. خرج النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يوم الاثنين غرة ذي القعدة أو ذي القعدة, كلاهما صحيح. He set out, he left Medina on Monday, the 1st of ذي القعدة, year 6 after Hijrah. وكان معه, anybody knows the number? 1400. 1,400 of the Muslims, not going for war. They had an ihram, ساق معه الهدي صلى الله عليه وسلم. He got the hadi, which is the animals of the cattle, to give as an offer, as a gift for al-Kaaba, for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Baytullah azza wa jal. So everybody would know that he is coming to make Umrah. وقلد الهدي وكذا. He, usually people used to put signs, some signs that this is for Allah, this is for the house of Allah, nobody can touch it, nobody can get close to it, even if we lose one or so, nobody can touch it. That's for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, dedicated for that. قلد الهد ساقه معه, so people would know that he is going for Umrah. ثم صار, and then he set out for his travel until he reached Usfan, a place by the name of Usfan. فجاءه عينه, he used to send like somebody to spy, to see the news, what's going on in Quraysh. He told him that Quraysh, even though they knew he's coming for Umrah, but they got ready for war. They are ready for war. They are waiting for you to start a war. مجمعون على القتال وصد المسلمين على البيت, and they were putting the intention to stop to hinder Muslims from coming to the house of Allah and stop them. Quraysh كانوا قد نزلوا بذي طوى. They were camping in a place by the name of ذي طوى. And they sent Khalid ibn al-Walid, who was not Muslim. He will accept Islam a few months after that. But he was the leader of non-Muslims army right now. And he had 200 fighters with him waiting for the Muslims. Main purpose is to block this way and to fight if necessary. That was close to Usfan, where Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam was camping, and the Muslims. جمعوا الأحابيش, they tried to gather some of the Ahabish, some of the people, soldiers, to help them, non-Muslims, to help them for fight. استشار النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم الصحابة, always, you will make sure, what should we do? We're not coming for fight, but these people are coming to fight us, are getting ready, and it looks like they will push us to fight. What should we do? Shall we go and face them, because they are in our way to Kaaba, and everybody knows that we are not going for fight or anything. Or what should we? Abu Bakr قال رضي الله عنه, his best friend, he said, جئنا معتمرين لا مقاتلين. We came for Umrah, we did not come for fight. فما حال بيننا وبين البيت قاتلنا. Whoever stands in our way, we fight him. But if it's not necessary, we should not fight or so. فقبل النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم هذا الرأي, he accepted this view and he changed it his way. He knew that Khalid is in this way, he changed the way. He tried, to go somewhere else because his intention is not fight at all and he's not even ready for it. Before he changed the way, they were camping, not knowing what they will do next. Khalid is in the way, they block in the way, but there is no fight yet. صلى المسلمون الظهر, Muslims prayed Dhuhr as regular, as usual, and Khalid was thinking, but subhanallah, he did not. After they finished the salah, قال كانت غرة, لو يعني كنا باغتناهم وكذا. It would have been like a surprise if we get them while making ruku' or sujood. And then he said, let's wait for the next salah. I know that they are having salah next time, asr or so, and we get them as they are in sujood or ruku' because they are not ready, they are not praying. فأنزل الله صلاة الخوف. In the meantime, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the hayat salat al-khawf, the way that you pray, prayer called prayer of fear, specifically in case of people when they are in the battlefield facing their enemy, they still have to pray, subhanAllah. See how important is salah? They still have to pray even if they are facing the enemies like this. Salat al-khawf, a group, it has almost like 8 different ways, but all of them will be like either one group is praying and one group is not, or 2 groups, both of them are praying, but half of them will follow the imam and half of them will be standing up. Always there will be somebody who's standing up with his weapon, even though they are in prayer, but the enemy is in front of them, and either 2 groups or half of the group. يعني كيفية صلاة الخوف. نعم. After that, the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam changed the way, decided to take another way. فنزل من أسفل مكة. He came from another direction, another side of Mecca, and he came very close. It was so close, just a few miles from Mecca, عند الحديبية, and the place by the name of الحديبية. فلما بلغها بركت ناقته صلى الله عليه وسلم. When he reached there, the she camel of the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the name is al-Qaswa, just sat down, just stop there. قالوا خلأت القصواء. Everybody said خلأت, like she doesn't want to move. How do you call this when an animal is not responding? Is like anyway, like she is not going as usual. خلأت, which is like something bad in an animal that is is used to what you say and stuff. قال ما خلأت وما ذاك لها بخلق. No, it did not do that, and this is not the way al-Qaswa would usually do. إنما حبسها حابس الفيل. It just stopped, and the reason why she stopped is the same reason why the elephant stopped. He is referring to the elephant that Abraha, the man who came from Yemen, at the same year he was born, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, mentioned in Surah Al-Fil, when he came to destroy Al-Kaaba, and he got a lot of elephant with him, but the main elephant, he was, everybody was trying to hit and push him and whip him, but he stopped somewhere, not moving, not even one single step forward. They tried to get him right or left or back, he goes, but any way further, no, not even one step. قال حبسها حابس الفيل. The same reason why the elephant stopped, now the camel stopped. وقال والله لو سألوني خطة يعظمون فيها شعائر الله أو حرمات الله لأعطيتهم إياه. He said, by Allah, if they give me any plan right now, like I'm ready to negotiate anything with them, if they give me any offer that involves some respect for the rules of Allah, for the sacred places of Allah, I would accept it right away. And he was ready, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to he's coming for Umrah, and that's his tribe, and unless they will show hostile action, he would not do anything to them. نعم. ثم زجرها فوثبت فتقدم حتى نزل الحديبية. He got his camel and they stopped at Al-Hudaiybiyah. Now Quraysh, they knew that Quraysh, they are at the weakest point. At the weakest point now. They got defeated in so many previous contacts or encounters with the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They started sending people to test the water to see what's going on. They sent, the first one was Budayl ibn Warqa al-Khuzai. في نفر من خزاعة. Khuzaa was like a coalition or tribe that used to ally with the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So he is sending somebody, even though he is not Muslim, but he is an ally for the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Muslims. فأخبره أن قريش مستعدون للقتال. He told him that Quraysh is ready to fight him, and they already determined to stop him from coming to Kaaba this year or now.
النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم told him he came just for Umrah. ما جاء إلا بالعمرة. He came for nothing but for Umrah. He did not come for fight or anything. Just tell them that. It's not their house, so they don't have the right to stop us. I don't have nothing to do with them. I'm just coming for... And he told him to tell them also that he is ready. He is offering them al-hudna wa-sulh. Truce, no war, and sulh. Reconciliation, somehow we can have a treaty of peace or so. ولكن إن أبت قريش إلى القتال فإنه يقاتلهم. Tell him that if they do not want peace, if they insist to fight, we are ready to fight. You know, make it clear for them that you are coming for peace, we are coming for Umrah, we don't want any fight, but if they want fight, we will fight. Tell them that. And now Quraysh started like sending even more, like it was like 4 or 5 people. They sent another, this man came to Quraysh and he told them, they said, let's send this, another one. They send another one. فقال له رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم مثل ما قال لهديل. He told him the same thing he had told Hudayl before. Then they send a third person, Sayyid al-Ahabish, the leader of the group of al-Ahabish, al-Hudays ibn Ikrimah. When he saw Muslims, قال لهم رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم هذا من قوم يعظمون الهدي فابعثوه ففعلوا واستقبلوه بالتلبية وكذا. He said, this is from a group that have like kind of faith, still strong faith in their heart, and they respect the house and they respect the hadi. If somebody is offering anything for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, like these animals for the house, they respect that so much. So show him that you are coming for Umrah. They started making talbiyah when he saw him coming. Started making talbiyah to show him that they are coming just for Umrah. فلما جاء, when he came, قال سبحان الله ما ينبغي لهؤلاء أن يصدوا عن البيت. A group like this should never be stopped from reaching their destination, the house. They are coming for Hajj. قال أتحج لخم وجذام وحمير وكذا ذاك من القبائل ويمنع عن البيت ابن عبد المطلب. He said, subhanAllah, that's not logic, you know. Everybody come to us tribes, Himyar, all the way from Yemen and other tribes. And the son of Abdul Muttalib, Muhammad alayhi salam, this is like the grandson of Abdul Muttalib, and this family is known, as we mentioned in probably the first halaqah, that they were the guardians of the house. They were taking care of the house. And now this is their son. He is coming to make Umrah. Other people, strangers, come from everywhere to make Umrah, and they are allowed, and he's not allowed. So he came to the people of Quraysh and he said, قال هلكت قريش ورب الكعبة ورب البيت إن القوم أتوا معتمرين. What is wrong with you? They're just coming to make Umrah. قالوا اجلس إنما أنت عربي لا علم لك بالمكايد. Sit down. You're just like a nomad. You don't know these kind of tricks and negotiations and stuff like this. ثم أرسلوا عروة بن مسعود الثقفي. Then they sent عروة بن مسعود الثقفي. فجاء وكلم. He came and he talked to النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. فقال له النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. He said the same thing to him. Coming for Umrah, we don't want any fight, but if they want fight, we are there. قال أرأيت لو استأصلت قوما هل سمعت بأحد من العرب اجتاح أهله قبلك? Well, if you win and you sweep, like you win against your family, have you ever heard of anybody before you who swept or won and like swept his family, like destroyed his family or his tribe? It did not happen before. Or the opposite. وإن تكن الأخرى, if they win against you, يعني أي هزيمة بك, if you are defeated, فإني أرى حولك أوباشا من الناس جديرون أن يتركوك ويفروا. He said, but if you are defeated, if they win, I see around you just like losers, bunch of losers. These are like nothing. The minute you will be defeated, they will leave you alone. أبو بكر معه, his best friend. وهذا موقف ما هو مفاوضات ولا هو ما هو موقف دعوة على سبيل المثال. يعني هذا موقف, some situations Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allows Muslims to do what they are not allowed to do in the regular time. Like one situation, one of the Muslims at war, at the battlefield, يمشي بخيلاء ويتبختر ويتبطر وكذا. He is walking in such a way, like haughty way, arrogant way. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam will give a comment that this mishya, this way of walk, Allah hates it. Except in that situation, because you have to show them that we are there for you. Abu Bakr said a word that is really like bad word. He said, "Umsus badr Allah," which means like S word. S, like S-U, that ends with K, the let, go to your gut. You're talking about us, that we will leave him alone, and we are awbash? That's not gonna happen. He told him this way, go and see this thing with your Lord, you're let. فنحن نفر عنه. Abu Bakr ما رد عليه لأنه كان له فضل عليه, because Abu Bakr was like a generous person before, and he did a lot of favor for many people. That was one of them. He did not say anything else. As he was talking to the Prophet ﷺ, Urwa, it was a habit of Arab at this time when they talk to somebody, they used to touch his lihya or something. This is one of the way. Al-Mughira ibn Shu'bah, he was there. Mughira ibn Shu'bah is the nephew of Urwa, but he was like, his face was covered and he was just the guard of the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was standing there. Every time this man touched the lihya of the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, ضربه بكعب السيف. He would hit him with the end of the sword, like this, move away. أخر يدك عن لحية النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. Take your hand back. You cannot touch him like this. He's not a regular person. So when he hit him like 2-3 times, he said, "Who are you?" Because he didn't recognize him. And then he introduced himself. قال أي غدر ما زلت يعني ألست أسعى في غدرتك. Before Islam, when he was still in Mecca, he killed somebody. He made like some crazy thing. He killed somebody. And then later on, he accepted Islam and traveled to Medina to Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Nabi just accepted Islam from him, but he did not approve what he did. That was before he became Muslim. And his family was still paying the blood money for him. So he said, I'm still, paying this thing for you. Now, فلما رأى عروة تعظيم الصحابة النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم, when he saw how much the companions love النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم and even deal with him in such a special way, he came to the Quraysh and he said, والله لقد وفدت على الملوك. I have visited kings, Kisra وقيصر and all of these people. فما رأيت والله ما رأيت ملكا يعظمه أصحابه ما يعظم أصحاب محمد. I have not seen any people, any friends or any people around, any king dealing with him in such a respectful way. Just I saw those friends and companions of Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم dealing with him. قال والله ما تنخم نخامة إلا وقعت في أيديهم فدلكوا بها وجوههم وأبدانهم قبل أن تصل الأرض. When he spat, they did not let it, before it touched the ground, they get it in their hand and they, rub their body with it. تبركا بآثار عليه الصلاة والسلام. ولعل هذا كان بإعاز منه عليه الصلاة والسلام. Maybe Nabi صلى الله عليه وسلم, usually they used to love everything that has to do anything with the Nabi صلى الله عليه وسلم, but in this situation they wanted to show the enemy even more tamasuk, that they are solid, they are one unit, one body, they respect the leader, they have unprecedented way of being one unit, one ummah. And he said, even when he makes wudu, they fight to take the water of his wudu that he made the wudu with. قال وإذا تكلم خفضوا أصواتهم وإذا أمر أطاعوا. When he give an order, everybody will run to respond to his order. When he talks, when he speaks, everybody is lowering his voice and listening to him. They respect him so much. وما يحبون النظر إليه تعظيما له. They do not even stare at him, look at him directly like this for a long time out of respect for him. All of them they have respect for the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. وقد عرض عليكم خطة رشد فاقبلوها. And he is offering you a good plan, so why don't you accept it? خلال المفاوضات, as they were having these negotiations, some group of youth of the Quraysh people, they said, well, we don't want it to go this way. It looks like Quraysh wanted this peace, and the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the other group is offering them the peace. We don't want it to go like this. Youth and Hamasa or kada. So 70 or 80 of them, they decided to attack the camp of Muslims to destroy all the peace negotiations. But قبض عليهم المسلمون. The Muslims, they arrested them, they got them all. Next day, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam set them free, and he sent them عربون محبة أو صلح أو كذا. He sent them for nothing, just to show the Quraysh that we don't want nothing. We're just coming for Umrah. When the Quraysh saw this, they recognized that these people are so strong. Even though they did not come for fight or anything, but they managed to get arrest like 70 or 80 people who came to attack them at night. Well, they should be very strong. And the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam started after that. He sent Uthman ibn Affan. He decided to send. Now he sent somebody, Uthman ibn Affan, to them. To confirm and to reiterate to Quraysh that he came and Muslims came for nothing but for Umrah. And he also gave him the message, at this time so many weak Muslims who did not get the chance to migrate, they were not able to. They were stayed there in Mecca, not showing other that they are Muslim. They were just But the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam knew about them. He sent Uthman to reassure them, soon inshallah everything will be okay. And you know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is مظهر دينه, this religion will be victorious حتى لا يستخفي أحد في مكة بالإيمان, until you will not, you know, be in such a situation that you have to practice your religion secretly and so on. Uthman, when he came to Mecca, he, you know, gave the message of the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam to these people, but they decided to keep him for a while. It looks like they wanted to make some negotiations and then send him back with the reply or something. But there was kind of rumor, شاع بين المسلمين, they thought that Uthman was killed. Somebody, you know, they started thinking that he did not come in time, and they probably a rumor or something that he was killed. وقتل الرسول في هذا الوقت كان معناه إعلان حرب مباشرة. If a messenger, if you send a group of people, a messenger, and they kill him, that's, you know, a clear announcement of war, that you are our enemy. فلما علم بذلك النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم, when he knew, got the news that probably Uthman is killed, أخذ منهم البيعة. The 1400 people came and gave the pledge for Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam على الموت وعلى ألا يفرون, that they should not go back. We will go for fight. نناجزهم. If they want war and they kill our messenger like this, even though 5-6 times we send them the message that we are coming for peace, then everybody should show me right now that you are ready for it, and you will never go away or retreat or تتراجعوا أو تفروا أو كذا. فأعطاه المسلمون في هذا الوقت البيعة. وفي هذا أنزل الله عز وجل لقد رضي الله عن المؤمنين إذ يبايعونك تحت الشجرة فعلم ما في قلوبهم فأنزل السكينة عليهم وأثابهم فتحا قريبا ومغانم كثيرة. Allah is definitely pleased with the believers when they give you the pledge under the tree. فعلم, Allah knew what's in their hearts. فأنزل السكينة عليهم, He sent tranquility over them. وأثابهم فتحا قريبا, and He gave them a soon conquer. So من هنا سميت بيعة الرضوان. It was called بيعة الرضوان, the pledge of Ridwan. And that was like a special event. This event and بيعة العقبة before Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam migrated to Medina, and Badr, these are like three main events in the life of Muslims. سمعت قريش بهذه البيعة, when Quraysh got to know about that, داخلهم رعب شديد. They got like completely, they freak out that, you know, what, they are coming, and so they were really like not very strong. But when they heard about that, they sent the last messenger, Suhail ibn Amr, to talk to Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and offering him some conditions. We will talk about these conditions and what will go on between Suhail ibn Amr from the side of Quraysh and Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and Muslims on the other side. We'll talk about this next time, inshallah. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم.